Welcome into a special edition of sports, a Friday Night Frenzy mini version. Phil Benatti here with Luke Gamble, and football has returned to North Dakota.
That's right, just the Class B schools tonight, but that doesn't temper our excitement as we get another season on the gridiron underway, and it starts with the defending champs. The HAZEN Bison hosting last year's 9-man champs, LINTON-HMB, a downpour in coal country. First quarter, it's Dean Vetter bringing the pressure. First sack of the season, Vetter looking like a man amongst boys out there. And how about his special teams work? In a game of inches, he boots this punt over 70 yards to the 5-yard line, end over end, to pin the Bison back. But that won't stop Dawson Bruner. And pretty much nothing can stop him on this run, breaking tackles left and right. And then we gave him a little speed boost to help him get to the end zone. But that one would be called back. Still 0-0. The Bison defense coming up big just before the half. Jaden Culber attacking the quarterback to stop the Lions in their tracks. But it's LINTON-HMB that wins the overtime thriller 13-12.
Now we go to the capital city for Shiloh Christian versus Harvey Wells County. Can Shiloh get them back from last year in the red zone? Quarterback Isaac Freeze lobbing a high corner pass caught by Madden Thorson. 6-0 Harvey. Later, Carter Seifert with the keeper able to get a huge gain on third down, trying to build some momentum for the Skyhawks. But Harvey would regain possession at the end of the first. It's Carson Mertz who's going to take it up the middle, stumbles. He's still going, breaks tackles left and right, throws a stiff arm before finally taken down. It was Harvey's night tonight, winning 43-13 on the road.
Let's go out west to Killdeer, where the Cowboys hosted the Bowman County Bulldogs. Fighting the Bulldogs' strong defense, Colby Asse is able to break through, giving the Cowboys a much-needed first down. Later, it's Tyler Hansen and Ethan Jepson finding an opening in the Bulldogs' offensive line, sacking Quade Lardy, a massive loss of yards for the Bulldogs. But Quade Lardy strikes back with a pass to Clay Heimer. Look at the grab over the middle, making up for the loss and getting the first down. It's the Bulldogs who get the 5-point win on the road.
So some big games in 11B, but none may not be bigger than the one in Minot, and that's where we bring in the first time this season, Carissa Stinchcomb and Adina Balthazar for a classic rivalry.
Phil, Luke, energy was high tonight as Bishop Ryan looked to win against Dickinson Trinity after they handed the Lions a Week 1 loss last season. Like I said, Bishop Ryan was hosting Dickinson Trinity. Titans with the ball midfield. Kovis with time in the pocket, and he finds a wide open Shobe along the sideline for the completion. Titans are in good field range, and a few plays later, Titans are in the red zone. Kovis keeps the ball, tries to get to the outside, but is taken down by Brent McKay, and he has a loss of yards for the Titans. Later in the first, the Lions with the ball. Jeff Lundy with time in the pocket looks for a receiver, but is picked off by Ty Dosinger, who gets a small return before getting taken down. A few possessions later, Lions with the ball again. Jet Lundy with the time in the pocket airs it out to find a wide open Logan Wentz for a nice gain for Bishop Ryan. The Lions would put up a big fight, but Dickinson Trinity would go on to win this one 18-12.
We now head out west to LACS-BURLINGTON, hosting the NEDROSE Cardinals. Pick this up in the third quarter. Game tied at 6. Handoff to Cardinals Keaton Cole, but DLB's Chance Mickelson with some great coverage pops the ball out and into the hands of Paxton Weistos. He's pushed out of bounds. Lakers 4th and 5 to go. The toss to Mickelson is too high, and the Cardinals take over on downs. Lakers again with the handoff, but the Cardinals defense is there to stop him. After heading into overtime, DLB barely sneaks by with a win 14-12. And heading down south to South Prairie, hosting the Rugby Panthers. Wet and muddy out there tonight. 1st and 15 for the Royals and the 23-yard line. Pass intended for Colin Knorr, but it's intercepted by Eric Foster, and he returns it for a pick 6. Pretty impressive right there. Rugby now with possession. Ball is fumbled at the snap, and the Royals recover. Royals still down 8-0. Gage Olson is going to toss it right here with a short pass intended for Knorr. Panthers, Corey Vetch tips it, and Foster comes up with the interception. And the Panthers get their first win of the season, 32-0. That's a look at the action up here, guys, on this rainy Friday night. Nine-man also got their start. We'll toss it back to you guys to see all of that action down there.
Well, some fun stuff up north. Now it's the 9-man football season, and we had a classic matchup in New Salem-Almont tonight.
That's right. The Holsteins moving back down to that division, taking on a state semifinalist in Beach. Scoreless in the final minutes of the first half. Beach bringing the pressure up the middle, ends up forcing the pick in the red zone. Nice stop from Mike Zier's team. Traveling those big miles on the third quarter. The Holsteins defense playing well. How about a combined sack from the Kuhn brothers? Wyatt and Weston on the stop, forces a punt. Finally, the offense gets clicking for New Salem. Bad snap, but that won't stop Brock Norton from reaching the end zone. It's 6-0 Holsteins on the board. After a Beach turnover, New Salem with the ball in the red zone. A powerful run up the middle by Norton. The Holsteins well on their way. New Salem-Almont ends up with an impressive win, 26-20.
The Surrey Mustangs hosting the Tioga Pirates up north. We're going to pick this one up in the second quarter. The Pirates kicking it off to Surrey's Ethan Hansen, picks it up, dodges a few tackles, and it takes 3 or 4 Pirates to take him down. Just won't be stopped. And that sets up Surrey with good field position. Rylan Shee handing it off to Christopher Jenner. Finds the hole in the middle of the field, breaks a tackle, no one in front as he turns the Jets on for 70 yards, putting Surrey up 42-20. A couple of possessions later, Jenner again adding a touchdown as the Mustangs roll on to a 58-28 win.
Some other scores, Bottineau facing 4 wins at home. Braves end up winning by 30. TGO taking on Benson County, 34-6 the final there. Central McLean beating Richardson Taylor 46-6. Down at Hettinger, Kidder County falls 16-14.
Napoleon Gackle Streeter picking up a win. A big upset, South Border defeating Grattan County Flasher. Up in Mohall, the Mavericks with a win, 38-0 over Alexander.
Some other wins at 11B, Beulah, Southern McLean, and Velva Garrison also grabbing wins tonight.